What's something that's been kind of, it's a big red flag when you see it in a sprint review?
Yep. When there's no stakeholders there. Which happens
Why
a lot.
Why would that ever happen?
That's probably the number one thing. And it just sucks the life out of Scrum and the team and so forth, right? It's interesting. Stakeholders sometimes don't they don't really appreciate about the incremental aspect of each one of the sprints, and therefore really understand that they get to see something that has meaning to them. But that aside from things that you can do to correct it, that business of not having stakeholders there, and the team winds up demoing to itself and reviewing to itself, right? There's nothing there to give you the feedback. I always point this back to the stuff you get out of The Drive by Daniel Pink.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah,
in that sense, purpose. Yeah. So I have no stakeholder there. So what's the whole purpose of this thing? Why do I care? Why does anybody care? Right.
I'll go one step further with that, because stakeholders, obviously, they're giving that feedback, but I really try and emphasize that we're changing this delivery to be done versus deliver to discover.
Right.
And what are we learning? And so for me, it's really terrifying when we're not using like that second principle, the welcome changing requirements, welcome that dynamic of are we getting that feedback? Do we want that feedback? Are we trying to update the product backlog? Are we trying to learn what's going to be most valuable? And not just trying to have the condition of success be whether or not we delivered versus the condition of success being have we learned? Have we learned something more that's going to provide additional value? Because a lot of times if we don't have that right definition, people can actually start taking that feedback, even when the stakeholders are there, and get demoralized by it and have some of that same aspect. And so reinforcing that feedback is exactly why we're doing this.